Yes, people. Welcome back to another video. Well, transfer news, transfer live stream on the channel. I thought, let me go through a load of Liverpool news on Twitter, see what's circling. And we'll do a live stream about it. And I've seen a lot of news regarding Adam Wharton, a lot of news coming from Fabrizio Romano regarding MARC Guehi, some other bits and bobs regarding SZOBOSZLAI. So yeah, we probably will be live for the next hour and 15 to hour and 20, discussing all the news around Liverpool Football Club. If you are new to the stream, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you subscribe. We also will be live tonight for the Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua weigh-in as well, as we did do the press conference last night. So you got two streams today and probably a couple of shorts as well. Big up to everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. Big up Jacob in the building. Big up Reacts. We need both, says Benjamin. Going into Catalan, he thinks Adam Wharton is trash. Interesting. Well, this is what Lewis Steele's had to say on Adam Wharton. Lewis Steele on Adam Wharton to Liverpool. Nothing imminent. I can't see a significant midfielder in January, but I think Adam Wharton certainly has admirers at Anfield and could be one to watch in the summer. I said this for weeks and months. I've got a feeling about Adam Wharton come the summer. I've got a feeling Liverpool are going to try and maybe potentially do a deal for him. I think Liverpool want Adam Wharton. I think their top three signings that they want to make, in my opinion, is Guehi, is Adam Wharton, is Antoine Semenyo. I think we want all three, if I'm being truly honest with you. And Adam Wharton's a midfielder I would love to have at the club. You know, you think of how he would actually fit into the Liverpool team. He would fit in like a glove, if I'm being truly honest. Obviously we're not the only club, who are interested in him. I know there's other clubs as well. Transfer News have also said that Chelsea are also laying the groundwork for a midfielder signing in 2026, with Kobe Mainoo and Adam Wharton both mentioned as potential profiles under consideration. I know Manchester United are also interested in the potential deal as well. So it is very interesting, isn't it, what is going to happen with Adam Wharton? Because I'll be incredibly shocked if he doesn't leave Crystal Palace this up and coming transfer window. I mean, let's have a look at Crystal Palace's how long he's got left on the contract and how much is he on in terms of wages. Well, he's obviously not going to be on loads, is he? Adam Wharton, he's on 35 grand a week, and his contract will be up in 3 years. So come next summer, he'll have 3 years left on his contract. He did sign a a 5-year deal back in 2024. He's only on 35 grand a week, and I think if Liverpool came to the table, I think they can very much persuade him. I think they can very much persuade him to come to Anfield. Do you know what I mean? Big up to Clive in the building. We do need reinforcements, 110%. I think Adam Wharton fits into the team genuinely like a glove. I think he can do the 8 role. I think he can do the 6. I would love to see him partnered up with Ryan Gravenberch in that midfield. And I think Adam Wharton fixes a lot. He's got energy. He's got the passing range. I think his passing techniques are fantastic. And the way that we want to unlock teams, the way that he can unlock a striker in Alexander Isak. I feel like when our fullbacks go forward, he can do the sweeper role, where he can sweep left to right, right to left, cover the fullbacks areas, because Gravenberch and Adam Wharton can cover loads of acres of ground. I think them two as a partnership will be fantastic to see. And I would absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I mean, Adam Wharton, I believe Ben Jacobs did confirm, I don't know, I can't remember when it was. He did confirm not too long ago that Adam Wharton does have a release clause. Now, I think it's a release clause of 60 to 65 million, and I think that is activatable in the summer. If it is to be true that he has a release clause of 65 million, Liverpool Football Club better be there, ready. ready to go, in my opinion. Absolutely, he better be ready there to go. No messing about, because you look at other players that Liverpool are interested in. Elliot Anderson, that's a player I like, but I'm looking at the team and our midfield in terms of how we want to fit things in, and I think Adam Wharton would fit us better than an Elliot Anderson. It depends on how we want to play. Do you know what I mean? It really, really just depends. And I think it's very interesting because what is going to happen with Arne Slot could very much indicate what we do in the transfer business. I feel like an Adam Wharton would love to play under any manager, and I think any manager would love to have Adam Wharton, if I'm being honest. And you look at the Luis Enrique's of this world, the Jabi Alonso's. I think they'll thrive of a talent and a profile like Adam Wharton. With the passing range, like I mentioned, he's got very good attributes and traits to his game. The way he's very versatile in his game in terms of how he can switch the games up. The guy's an absolute bowler, and I think when I first watched him, I was like, let me watch a bit more of him to make a true opinion. The way when he first bursted on the scene back in 2024 and he went to the Euros, I was like, okay, give this guy another season. He's had another full season under his belt. He's had a couple of weeks, a month so far at Crystal Palace this season. And I genuinely think he's going to be a world beater. I genuinely think he's going to be one of the best midfielders in the world in the coming years. I mean, how old is he? 21 is my guess. Adam Wharton is 21. He's 22 in February. Like, this guy could be on our team for the next 12, 13 years. Honestly, if this is a deal that we can do, why don't even mess about. Don't even bother. Don't even mess about. Get the deal done. Get it done. Get it done. I'm also going to have a look. I mean, look, if he doesn't have a release clause, I'd happily pay up to 100 million, chat. I will be honest. I'd happily pay up to 100 million. Happily. In a heartbeat, if I'm being truly honest. You got to get it done, because you think of all the, obviously it's going to be a difficult deal in my opinion to probably do as well at the same time in terms of the personal terms. You have to look at the prospects of what is going to happen with Chelsea, Manchester United. They're obviously all going to want him as well. So it's not like it's just going to be Liverpool and it's going to be piece of piss to get the deal done. Do you know what I mean? This is going to be a difficult deal to ultimately get done. So listen, if there's any possibility that we can get it done, I fully expect Liverpool to be, front of the table. So, and I really, really, really do hope so. Big up to Wesley in the chat. Big up, bro. Anderson, much better. It depends on what you like as a midfielder, then, my friend. It depends on what you prefer in terms of, do you want that 6? Do you want that combative 8 in Anderson? That physical giant presence. It depends on what you want. I'll be very surprised if Arsenal aren't going to be interested in both, because I think an Elliot Anderson, Declan Rice as a midfield would be unbelievable. I think Anderson in an Arsenal midfield would excel really well. Really, really, really well. Do you know? I really, really would. Already on 18 likes. Bless up to everybody in the community, man. Let's try and hit to 20 likes if possible. Make sure you are also subscribing to the channel. We ain't just got Adam Wharton news. I'm going to see if there's any more news regarding Adam Wharton. Let's see. Let's have a float about on Twitter. But yeah, as we know, Chelsea are definitely interested in the player. What's this? Manchester United may be forced into a midfield overhaul next season. Yeah, Man United are interested in. Yeah, market value 60 million for Anderson. For Wharton, I believe that release clause is going to be definitely much actable. And yeah, also the Guardian have also confirmed that Real Madrid are showing interest in him as well. Liverpool are obviously interested in. I think there's going to be 3 or 4 clubs. It's going to be really, really, really difficult. Obviously, fair play to David C. Copy tweeted this. Expected to be enough that Liverpool could prize them away for 60 million. He said this back in September, and obviously now, what Lewis Steele had to say regarding the transfer. So it's going to be very interesting chat in terms of what happens with him. Reacts lay off the drugs. What drugs am I on? England midfield sought after Eze, Rice, and Anderson. Bro, that would be ridiculous. I'll be very surprised if Arsenal doesn't, try for one of them. We know Arsenal like them midfielders, so I wouldn't be hyping up bums like Wharton. How am I hyping him up? I'm talking about my true opinion. Yes, smash the likes. We're actually seeing Arsenal top of the league. Yeah, I have. Who's this? Rangers fan, with a Dutch profile. Mr. Reacts, can we talk about the games this weekend? What games? What games? And if you are new, make sure you smash the like and make sure you subscribe. You got... Who's that? I don't know them. What are you on about? But no, chat, look. With Wharton, look, like I said, if the release clause is 65 million, I'm expecting Liverpool to 100% be there, because I do think Liverpool wants a centre-back. I think Liverpool wants a winger. I think they'll want a midfielder as well. I'd be very surprised if Liverpool don't try and come to the table for him. If I'm being honest, I'll be very, very surprised. Very, very surprised. But look, that's all that really is. It's obviously nothing is imminent right now. But obviously, Lewis still expecting, something in the summer could potentially very much happen. And I think, if Harvey Elliott doesn't, go to, if he is to come back on loan, I think that's a deal that we could potentially look at as well, giving Harvey Elliott to them. You have to think about it, right? I think Crystal Palace were heavily interested in Harvey. They were heavily interested in Harvey Elliott come the summer. So, again, that's something I wouldn't potentially mind, seeing as well. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be very, very interesting to see what happens with Mr. Wharton. What else we got here? Lewis Steele from Anfield Edition. I still think Liverpool have a really good chance of signing Guehi. I just wonder if there's any under-table gentleman's agreement between Liverpool and Guehi from September the 1st or whatever date it was. They were literally that close from signing him. Look, the Guehi stuff is going to be very interesting. I think Liverpool actually would like to pay a premium on him. I think Liverpool would still like to pay 20 to 30 million for Guehi, if I'm honest. And I think, if they get the opportunity, I think they very much excel at bringing him to the club. I think we have to bring him to the club. 1 second, chat. I've also been sent a tweet about Mark Guehi. Let me where is this tweet? Oh no, someone sent it me on Twitter. So if you've not, a Bayern Munich content creator sent me this. Let me flip tabs. Messages. Sent post. So this is coming from someone this is coming from Fabrizio Romano talking about it from all 4 clubs' perspective. This is coming from an all 4 clubs' perspective, yeah? So he's had to say this. Bayern held 2 meetings with Guehi, representatives of Mark Guehi. The Englishman target is a target for Bayern, but much will depend on what will happen with Upamecano. If the latter extends his contract, then Guehi could look for a different solution if Upa decides to leave. The Englishman would be serious name for the club, and at the moment there are four clubs realistically in the conversation. For Guehi, Bayern, Liverpool, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. Barcelona is a very interesting name. I think Barcelona is only going to get him if they can get him on a free transfer. I mean, I don't see Barcelona even remotely trying for Guehi in the January transfer window, especially with all their problems. Do you know what I mean? Big up to the men's. Hope you're well. I will catch up with the chat in just a second, chat. But I want to play a clip coming from Fabrizio Romano himself. Let's go to his videos. So he actually spoke about Semenyo in a video, which we'll come to in a second. But him saying that, look, there's 4 clubs in the race. I believe, in my opinion, the leading pack for Guehi it goes Liverpool, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Barcelona in terms of the favourites to land him. Copyright, no. If you can react to videos of like Fabrizio Romano if you put the disclaimer in the description. I did it so many times over the summer, never had an issue, to be fair. Yeah, smash the likes if you're new. Over 20 of you in the building. Please make sure you're subscribing to the channel as well. Daily Liverpool content on this channel. I mean, look, chat, talk to me, man. Who's going to get Guehi? Because the way I look at it is, right, with Guehi, I think Liverpool are the favourites. Obviously, we were very close. I think we would have had Guehi if we had spent the extra 5 million to get him. So we had a deal agreed with Guehi for £35 million. We could have had him if we just spent, here's an extra 5 million, or put the bid in earlier. We had an agreement with Guehi. He agreed personal terms way back into June and July time. And I think, truly honest with you, I'm hoping that Liverpool have done some groundwork in terms of a deal, for a potential deal in January, for a potential deal in the summer as well. So if he is going to go on a free, Real Madrid are always going to be one of the favourites to sign a player, especially when it coming on a free transfer. You have to think this is now going to come down to future plans and future projects. You have to think from Guehi's standpoint of view. He might not want to leave Liverpool in January. He might not want to join anybody in January. You have to think Crystal Palace right now, they're in, as it stands, they're in a quarter-final of a Carabao Cup. So if he gets Crystal Palace to a semi-final of a Carabao Cup, and that game's in January, he might want to stay and see if he can win a League Cup with them. And let me have a look how they're doing in the Conference League. They're going to be one of the hot favourites you'd expect for that. So they've played 5 games, won 3, lost 2. They're going to go deep into that competition. They're going to be one of the favourites with Strasbourg. So you look at it from that point of view, right? He has an opportunity, right, to not only win Crystal Palace a League Cup, to get him a European trophy would be absolutely wow, right? He might want to try and defend his cup. They're also 5th in the Champions League. If that becomes a correlation spot, they're going to get Champions League football. So you look at it from all those aspects. I can understand. I can understand if Guehi wanted to stay, because Champions League football potentially. Or does anyone here think they'll get it? Probably not. But that's not the point. You might want to try and get him Europa League, because obviously they missed out on Europa League last season due to all the shenanigans and all that. So he might want to be thinking, I want to get one step further, get him to Europa League, try and win him a Conference League or a League Cup, and then leave as a farewell. You've done everything as a youth player. You've won a trophy, potentially another trophy or 2. You've got him European football. You've captained him to success. You can just leave on an ultimate high. So, I can understand from Guehi's standpoint of view if he is to leave. in January, if he's not to leave come January, in my opinion. And well, let me catch up some of the chat. Or Liverpool get Upa and we'll get Schlotterbeck and Guehi. I'll be very surprised if we get Upa and Kano, if I'm being truly honest. I'll be very surprised if Liverpool gets Upa and Kano. Now, but I think Madrid said they didn't want him. I'm just going off, obviously, what Fabrizio and Romano is saying. Reaction, you promised to chat about the Arsenal in terms of what? Footy Reaction, your stream is botted, bro. You're on 14 views and 20 likes. I can do what needs to be done. In terms of what? What do you mean? Well, because I've got more likes than viewers right now. Is that what you're saying? I've had that before. Loads of times. Obviously, viewers dipping in and out of stream. What do you mean by botted? Guehi's agent is holding out to the summer because he can get Guehi more money on a signing on a fee. Reacts. Sometimes use your brain. Well, no, mate. If Real Madrid, if Liverpool, if Bayern Munich come to you and say in January we want you straight away, and they offer Crystal Palace, let's say 20 to 25 million, how is that not using your brain? What we're doing here, facts, read the chat, I'm literally reading it. It's not bottled. Sometimes people like and leave. Palace is not getting top 8. I think Palace will get top 8. Right, man said he's crying, Agent Kane is talking to Guehi about joining Bayern when they were on international. That means absolute fuck all when it comes to that. Oh yeah, do what you need to do in it. Wait, name the user first before you do it. But no, bless up to everybody in the chat, man. Good stream. Good stream. But look, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with Mark Guehi. I want to see if there's any more news regarding him. I mean, I've actually just seen now that according to TSZ Muchin, Bayern Munich defender Upamecano has been offered to Liverpool. The French centre-back's contract expires in the summer, and negotiations for a renewal have hit a wall. I'll be honest, chat, I don't want Upamecano. If you said to me, name me 3 realistic centre-backs you want, I'm saying Mark Guehi, to be honest, other than that, there's actually a lot. See, a lot of the names, I think the centre-back market's quite dead. I do. I think the centre-back market is actually quite dead. I mean, if you're talking on centre-backs, it all depends, really, because it all depends on what happens with Mark Guehi, if I'm being truly honest, and what happens with Konate. I mean, we do have some news on Konate coming from Lewis Steele again. Ibrahim Konate and Liverpool have been in talks over a new deal for nearly 18 months. So far, they have been very far apart. Konate wants to be recognised as one of the best players in the squad, one of the most important, and Liverpool aren't quite prepared to pay him the level of the moment that Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, and these sorts of players are getting. I think Liverpool will still reach an agreement. I think if Liverpool if he doesn't sign a contract by the end of January, I think he'll go. I think a lot of it really does depend on in terms of what happens with Upa at Bayern, because I think they would like Konate. I don't think the interest from Madrid is completely dead, if I'm being truly honest. Outside of that, what clubs can Konate go to? Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, and Real Madrid. I think they're the only clubs. I can't see anywhere in Italy, nowhere else in Liga nor Germany, nowhere else in Spain. I can't see it. He's not going to go to another Premier club, I don't think. So it's like there's only 3 clubs, and Real Madrid apparently cooled their interest. So it's going to be very, very interesting. I think it very much happens. This summer is going to be the centre-back merry-go-round, isn't it? You got Schlotterbeck, Guehi, Konate. There's a couple of other centre backs as well, whose contracts are all up in the summer. So it's definitely going to be a transfer battle, isn't it? It's definitely going to be a transfer battle. What are you on about? What are you on about? Still think Konate stays. I agree. Upa and Konate is Deschamps' preferred pairing for France. Yeah, and funny enough, they're both going to go out on contracts, isn't it? It's quite funny, that, isn't it? It's quite funny that, you know, all of their contracts are literally just going to be out very, very soon. Yeah, that's kind of mad, if I'm being honest. That is literally a madness. Let me have a look at some other news. So has touchdown actually right? No, right. I'm talking to Wesley in the chat. Right. Everybody else, any money arguments, I'm timing people out, yeah? Answer this. Has touchdown actually confirmed that? What that alleged comment has said? Yay or bloody nay? Right, I want to take a listen to what Fabrizio Romano has got to say about Liverpool in his video. So, yeah, he spoke about Semenyo, I assume. So let's have a listen. Share my screen. Let me know if you...
Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market today, guys. Several things to discuss. We will go from Bruno Fernandes to Wharton Semenyo, but also Kobbie Mainoo, Lewandowski, and much more on Napoli. Napoli wants Kobbie Mainoo and see Kobbie Mainoo as a crucial target. To finish this video, guys, I wanted to mention Antoine Semenyo, because for Semenyo, the situation is really heating up.
Yes, it is confirmed by Neurofile. Cass and Daps. Check that out, I promise. Where do I check that out? Wait, so is it confirmed that she is botting or she isn't? Because I can't remember why in terms of how I asked you it. I think we get Semenyo 100%. Let's take a listen what he's got to say, chat.
These days. So, Tottenham are really interested in Semenyo, but this depends on what the player wants to do. But Tottenham have genuine interest in Semenyo. This week, again, Manchester United and Manchester City called to understand the situation of Semenyo. Between Monday and Tuesday, some calls took place from Man United and from Manchester City to understand the situation of Semenyo. £65 million release clause. So these three clubs all called. Liverpool already called in November, but Liverpool are now assessing what they want to do in January and also what's going to happen with Mo Salah before deciding on Semenyo. So the situation is really interesting. Many clubs into the race. Again, Tottenham are very aggressive on this one, but this depends on the player. Tottenham are very interested, but this depends on the player. Manchester City and Man United are in contact. Man United have an interest in the player, but they already invested important money on Matheus Cunha, on Bryan Mbeumo. So we have to see financially what they can do in terms of £65 million release clause from Bournemouth. But the final decision is with the player. More than money, more than financial fair play, is the player deciding here. City and United both called in the last 48 hours. Then Tottenham have been spending in the past few days a lot of time in trying to attack the situation for Semenyo. And then there is Liverpool in the background, interested since November. But again, this depends.
Look, we'll happily let Tottenham, lead the race. Because when it comes to... no offence to fucking Tottenham. Listen, if Semenyo wants to go to Spurs over us or Arsenal, then he's clearly not got a brain cell. So, let him go to Spurs if that's going to be... if that's going to be the case. I think Liverpool will still get him. But that's just obviously my opinion, not a fact. And the way I look at it is, look, we've beaten Tottenham to so many transfers. I think if Liverpool really wants Semenyo, they get Semenyo. If Arsenal want him, they get Semenyo over Spurs. We've seen that with Eze. We've seen that with Luis Diaz. Tottenham can't compete with the big clubs. Whoopie do, you sign Mohamed Kudus, but nobody wanted to sign him. Brother is confirmed, and he is botting and has to. What do you mean, brother? It's just confirmed that he has been botting Donna, that it is and has gotten so bad because he doesn't stop that they had to threaten to reveal his identity so he could stop. And has he stopped? In the sense of his views being botted? Because I could understand it from someone's perspective. Like, you go on Touchline stream, he gets 40k viewers on a live stream, and then the next stream he'll be able to get like 500. I can understand why people say, "Yo, that's kind of botted." Like, watchalongs do very well, but they don't do that well in the sense of that. If you get me, like, there's so many content creators out there that probably won't even get 40k. Touchline was experiencing the same. Spurs have no pill. Big up to you, mate. Big up to you, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Bless up to everybody in the damn chat. I can't, chat. We hit what was it the other day? We're now, funny enough, chat. Where is it? Yeah, we're well on our way now to 2.6k subs. So bless up to everybody. Bless up. I appreciate the support on the channel. Always, forever, will do. But no, let's take a listen to what he's got to say.
So what happens with Mo Salah, and also on Liverpool financial intentions, because maybe they could have different priorities in January. And so, guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories from Bruno Fernandes to Semenyo, Kobbie Mainoo, Lewandowski.
I mean, speaking of a Fabrizio Romano update, despite speculation on Real Madrid, Zinedine Zidane's focus for the future job remains on France's national team after the World Cup. Nothing signed at this stage but clear plan. And also, if you've not seen about Maresca, very, very interesting. He also speaks about Slot. Let's actually take a listen. Maresca bomb. Chelsea next. Pep Guardiola, Zinedine Zidane, and on a Slot. Let's take a listen. When did you speak about Slot? Thank you, bro.
After the recent wins, way better situation internally. After what happened with Mo Salah, Arne Slot, you can feel how important is his role for Liverpool management, because Liverpool decided together with Arne Slot how to handle the Mo Salah story. And so the power of Arne Slot is very clear in terms of receiving the support from Liverpool. They trust the manager even in difficult situations. And so Slot remains in control at Liverpool. Of course, the results have to improve, but recently it already improved. So they will have to continue this way. Xabi Alonso won the last two games, and this was for sure.
So basically, Fabrizio Romano said about Arne Slot. He basically said that, look, the Salah situation has probably helped Arne Slot in some way. And obviously, he's on a bit of a run, but he still has to continue winning games. So that's coming from him. I'm intrigued to see what he says about Alonso, though.
The pressure around him. At the same time, guys, for Xabi Alonso, the next games will still be important. So the position is, at the moment, under control, but it's still not 100% safe. And so the next games, Sevilla, Betis, and then, really important, the Spanish...
Is he still getting botted, Wesley, or has it actually stopped officially now?
Super Cup. Those moments are going to be really important to understand what Real Madrid and Xabi Alonso will do for their future. Xabi Alonso will have the opportunity to keep his job, to keep doing his best for Real Madrid. And so that is going to be the moment. The next two games in La Liga, and then the Spanish Super Cup. Really important for the club to see how the team reacts in top games. Because so far this season, apart from El Clasico, in some big games, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, also Manchester City in Champions League, was not the best moments for Real Madrid. So that's going to be the crucial moment for Xabi Alonso.
So yeah, he's got to improve, basically. He ultimately has to improve. Interesting. But yeah, chat's gonna be definitely. It's hold up. Big up Ants. Yeah. It's persist reaction. I'll do what I have to do. I have to stay. What do you mean? What? I don't get in terms of what you mean. Like, is his channel still getting bottled right now? Yay or nay? That's what I mean. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm literally on about. Subscribe and like. Yeah, man, come on. Subscribe and like. Yeah, if you haven't already done so. Let's try and push towards 30 likes if possible on the stream. Let's see what else we got. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting regarding Kanate. Obviously, we've spoke about Semenya a lot. I think we spoke about Semenya a lot. Do I want Semenya? He's not my first choice, but if he signs, he signs. And I do think we probably will end up signing him. But we definitely need to, sign Guehi. For me, Guehi. If you're saying to me, if you're picking a player to sign Guehi or Semenya, that Liverpool for life is Donna. I will be honest, I don't see any messages saying Liverpool for life. Wait, that is Donna, you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I'll look out for the bot accounts, look out for the likes counts. Appreciate it, bro. Big up to Wesley, man. The Salah boots are cold. What do you mean by Salah boots? But no, chat, look, we're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen with the transfers. I think this January transfer window is going to be very interesting. Like I said, what is going to happen with Guehi? What is going to happen with so-and-so? I'm really, really intrigued. I'm really, really excited and intrigued to see what is going to happen. What is literally going to happen. I actually can't wait for it. I can't lie. The transfer window is going to be an absolute madness. Absolute madness. And yeah, buckle up because it's going to be another wild one. Let me just... So yeah. Thoughts on the 11 the other day? Thoughts on the 11 team the other day? What do you mean by the 11 team? Are you on about the World Cup? The World Cup team, the World 11 team? What's good? Big up to you, lad. Get the likes up to 50 to 100. Listen, we're trying to aim to get to 30 likes, not 100 likes. But yeah, bless up. Let's actually have a look at that because I did actually want to bring that up, right? World XI. Was it X? Who tweeted it the other day? Who tweeted it? Oh, is it? Are you on about this? Are you? Is that what you're on about? Is that what we're on about? Big up Cop. Neymar is the GOAT, raw. Think so. I mean, look, when I first saw it, I was just like, I'm not even going to react. Donnarumma, I agree with. Hakimi, yes. Nuno Mendes, yes. Pacho, yes. Van Dijk, I can see why. Pedri, I can see why. Vitinha, facts. What annoys me is how the fuck did these two make it in? I'm sorry. How long has Cole Palmer been out injured? Let's have a look. Sorry, how long has Cole Palmer been out injured? Cole Palmer, so far this season, has been out for 10 days, 60 days. Bro, how is Cole Palmer in this team? I think Cole Palmer is a fantastic player, by the way. I like Cole Palmer a lot. But how is Cole Palmer in this team? What? How are you not having, let's say, Yamal on the right and then Harry Kane up top with Haaland? Or all of them to take your pick. And also, Gyökeres won, what was it? The scoring record? How did he not get in then over Cole Palmer if you put Yamal on the right? Like, I don't know how this is the team. I really, really don't. How is that the team? What just makes it where Rafinha's got exactly like VVD? No, let's be honest, that's biased, man. The back pairing needs to be again Saliba. I'd have Gabriel over Saliba every day of the week, mate. No, would you not have Gabriel over Saliba every day of the week? By the way, Wesley, we got an Arsenal fan coming on the channel tomorrow, so we will be doing an Arsenal show. There you go. Make sure you lock it in for 2 o'clock. Make sure you're there to lock it in because, yeah, I know you're going to be gassed and excited. People hate on Jude so much. How are they hating on Jude Bellingham? Jude Bellingham shouldn't be in this team. Jude Bellingham shouldn't be in this team. Where's Kane? Facts. How are you having Jude Bellingham in this team? What? How? Sorry. We'll go through this again, right? Donnarumma. I think everyone's calm and collected with that. Cool. Hakimi and the fullbacks. Nobody has an issue with. I think they're completely fine. Van Dijk and Pacho. Thoughts? John Evans was better, yes. Jude makes the team. No, he doesn't. Oh my God. He's not even Real Madrid's best midfielder, let alone... What? Palmer is there because of a friendly tournament. Raw. Yeah, I can see it from that. Man, I am dropping a like on that as soon as you schedule it. It is scheduled. It's called Footy Chat. We've got an Arsenal fan coming on it tomorrow. I just need to do the whole title and thumbnail. Big up, Terrell. Big up to you, my bro. Bless up, G. Be good to get you on the channel at some point, my guy. But yeah, people hate on Jude Bellingham. It's not hate. There's a difference between someone should not make a team and saying it's hate. How is that giving Jude Bellingham hate? VVD, based on last season, was good. Facts. I can see why Van Dijk is in there. I can see it because he was fantastic last season. Actually, I don't even agree with the formation. What the fuck is the formation? Yamal as a striker, Vitinha on the left, Palmer on the right. I mean, what even is his formation? It's basically their way of just trying to get all the hot favourites in there, innit? Jude is world class. Oh my God. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. Jude is world class. Jesus Christ. Jude Bellingham is now world class. Oh my God. I've heard it all, chat. What? He's not in there. He's not in the team. The only players you're taking out, Bellingham, I would put Yamal on the right and Harry Kane up top. I think, you know what? Marquinhos was underrated last season. Obviously, they've just picked players who won trophies and who the media's favourites are. Jude Bellingham, get out. Palmer, I'm not saying you're a crap footballer, mate, but I'm putting Yamal on the right and I'm putting Harry Kane up top. Vitina, Pedri, I agree. Although I can't lie, I kind of want to get another PSG player in there, really. I feel like only having one PSG midfielder in there is not enough. Oh, right, take out Bellingham. Take out Bellingham. I was going to throw a name into the hat, but I know I'd instantly get fucking laughed at. So I'll keep that name to myself. It's Jude hate. It's not hate, bro. What saying Jude Bellingham shouldn't be in this team is not hate. What is going on in the chat? 442 is crazy. I know, right? Skulls over Gerrard. Then you heard it here. Then you guys heard it. When did I say he was? How the fuck can Rangers fan hide mods? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What makes Jude better than Vitinha? Oh my fucking God. Bro, please don't tell me you think Jude Bellingham's better than Vitinha. He's not even Real Madrid's best midfielder. He's not even top 5 midfielders in La Liga. I wouldn't even say he's top 2 midfielders at Real Madrid. I wouldn't even say he's top 3. What are we doing here? Come on, reacts. Jude makes the... Oh my God. Explain to me why he doesn't then. Please, explain to me why he doesn't. Usam touched... What the fuck? Usam touched your legend and everyone agreed that Skull's overrated. So your opinion on him is done at here. Oh, that's the touchline, isn't it? Touchline is on drugs. Yeah, big up touch. Pedri to Jude position, Cavara to the left. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia is a shout. Kvaratskhelia is a shout, to be fair. Like, he was unbelievable from January to the end of the season. One of the, he actually transformed that whole PSG attack as well. I can't lie. Jude, bro. I mean, the formation is a joke. Yamal as a striker. I mean, it depends on if you change into a diamond 4-4-2. But if you're literally playing this formation, what the fuck? Yamal as a striker, Palmer on the right, Pedri left, Bellingham and Vitinha in the midfield. Jesus. Oh, God. What on earth? I actually saw somebody said that Donnarumma shouldn't make the team, by the way. I thought that was a joke. Donnarumma has been probably the best goalkeeper in the world over the past 14, 15 months. Fantastic for PSG. And I actually think he's probably been one of the signings of the season at Man City, to be fair. I'll take away Bellingham, put Neves, Palmer out, Elise in, and I'd be fine. But you won't put Harry Kane in? Bro, Harry Kane has to be in the team. Or if not, you put Haaland in. No, he didn't touch anything. Usam said Rice is better than Caicedo because other players think Rice is better than Caicedo. He said, bro, nobody who thinks Rice is better than Caicedo. Caicedo is better than Declan Rice. Jude is one of the best 10s. You've defeated my point. Jude shouldn't be in the team. Facts. Valverde clears Jude. I also put Camavinga above Jude Bellingham as well. I would put Arda Güler, who's been sick this season when I've watched him, above Jude Bellingham. I like Jude Bellingham as a player, but I just don't think he makes the team. Jude had a good season. Oh, whatever. I give up. I'm saying answer the question. What has he done to be over Fatinia? Sorry, to be over even types of midfielders. Am I the only one who knows ball? No, you're the only one who doesn't know ball at this rate, mate. Big up to Nemenz all of your time, but come on, my G. As good start to the season as a false 9, he's not the best mid at Real Madrid. What are we on about? What's his name? I mean, to be fair, I'm still putting thingy in there. I'm not saying Arda Güler is in there, but I'm saying I would have Valverde, Camavinga, and Arda Güler above Jude Bellingham as midfielders. So by that logic, he shouldn't even be in the team because he's not even the best midfielder at Real Madrid. And he's not. Big up, Joe. Kirk has had a good season at Bournemouth, but not getting ahead of Mendes. Facts. Yeah, like Kirk has had a fantastic season. Nobody touches, Nuno Mendes. The players in this team where they literally walk in with no debate. No debate. In my opinion, the no debate players, Donnarumma. Everyone can agree. If you don't agree, then I question if you've actually watched Paris Saint-Germain. Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, Vitinha, Dembele, Yamal, and I would also say, I think Pacho's been very good. I think Pacho's actually got a release clause, I think. Am I wrong in saying Pacho has a release clause? Bro, he's only 24, you know. PSG, let me go to the wage bill website where it tells if they have a release clause. I don't know if I'm tripping. I swear I saw it somewhere. Does he have a release clause? No. So I am on that much. Jesus. Fabrizio needs to sack your agent. He was sick last season. And my brother is on 120,000 euros a week compared to Zaire. I think Zaire is an okay talent, but I don't rate him as much as high as other people. Do you know what? I'd even go as far as to say you could put Cole Palmer in Bellingham's position and put Doué on the right. Luce makes the team. Joe never has to be in there was brilliant. I thought Fabian Ruiz was better than Neves, in my opinion, but again, they were all very good. Before Davies got injured, maybe, but Mendes won the UCL and can understand. Yep, last season, Jude had a good season at Madrid. Okay, I give up. Dewey had one game, Merchant. One good game, apparently. Jesus, what are we doing? He only had one game, apparently. That was good. Oh, my God. So he only had one good game. Is that what we're saying? Are we actually saying that, by the way? He only had one good game. Really? Really? He only had one good game. Bloody hell. Oh my God. One good game, you know. One good game. Salah gets in over Palmer. No, I can hear it and see it. Doué had a good season. He did. Doué's a baller. I don't think this season he's had a couple of problems though. Like he's been injured a bit. I won't say he's been as good, even when I've watched him play as well. 1 second. Flipping be real, go away. Salah was good last season. Touchline, you had a terrible line. Hussam doesn't rate Caicedo. He rates Enzo over him. Why are you lying, bro? He had Caicedo agenda though. Did you see the Northside stream yesterday? Were you on about the one last night? If that's what you're referring to, I'm knocking everything over. Then yes, I did. It's quite a good stream actually. Did we get overplayed last season? Enzo over Caicedo, are you mad? Facts, big up. Man United won Yildiz. Man United aren't getting Yildiz. Hussam made me realise how much of a bum Scholes is. Gabriel has won player of the season before he did and was never voted in. A clock touchline Scholes is the Jude Bellingham of Manchester United midfielders. Facts. Where's Starboy Saka? You asked the Arsenal fans, my G. Starboy Bukayo Saka, you don't know. Scholes is overrated. I don't think Scholes was overrated. I just don't think, he was better than Steven Gerrard. And people say, of course Rex is saying that. He's a Liverpool fan. Do you know what I mean? You can't win. Genuinely, you can't... you can't win. One second. I'll just reply back. Yes, I would like that for tea. Thank you. Just got my dinner sorted for tonight. Bosh. Touchline ran away. Scholes is overrated. Maybe you can go in for Manu reacts. No thanks. I think Kobe Manu is a very good player. Manchester United are never selling to us in a million years, mate. You streaming AFCON? Yes. I'm going to be doing Mo Salah watchalongs. Reacts you good. The men's typical touchline. He is a coward. Raw. Donna is back, lads. The Katie Simp account. No, that's not Donna, to be fair. That ain't Donna, to be fair. That ain't Donna, because to be fair to Katie, she's been supporting me for a while, mate. I'm talking she's been watching my content for time. I'm talking months and months. And I've seen her in other people's chats as well. Like Uncle Rod's, a couple of other Liverpool fan accounts like Jamie Phillips, Coppish. So to be fair, she's not a bot. Big up Benjamin, lads. Reacts you good. I'm doing all right, mate. The men's Reacts is streaming a 24-hour AFCON stream. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing that, aren't I? No, I won't. I will not. I will not be doing that, mate. I will be honest with you. I won't be doing that. I won't be doing that. I can tell you and confirm that for facts. Bless up everybody in the building, man. Chat, should I keep streaming? Because I might wrap up in 5. I'll keep going for another 20 minutes. Everyone do AFCON match reacts to. I will be doing some, yes. 24-hour World Cup stream and a 24-hour AFCON streams. Nice. Chat. I'm going to make a bet with the chat. I will do a 48-hour live stream. 48 hours. Yes. On one condition. Now, first of all, let's see if you guys want it. If you guys want it, I'll do it. If you guys want it, I'll actually do it. At 24, no, not 24 hours. Yeah. Not 24 hours. But 48. Reacts is doing the World Cup reactions. Oh, bro. No. Do 28. Nah, fuck it. We're doing 24. We're doing fucking 48. Now, there's a couple of rules to why I'm gonna do it. If right, when I do the boxing watch along. First of all, if you guys want to see me do it, you've got to follow 3 steps. Smash the likes of 30. We're 4 likes away from 30 by the time we end this stream. And if Liverpool don't sign a player in January, I will do it. There you go. There you go. Lock it in. You've clipped it. You can let other content creators know. So yeah, we're going to do a fucking 48 hour. Now, there is a rule to a 48-hour stream. I am allowed to go and get food. I am allowed to have a nap. You can't expect me to stay for 40 hours. I will literally die live on live stream. I'll be completely dead. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I'm thinking, when am I going to do it? When am I going to do it, right? Let's whip up the football. Let's whip up BBC football, yeah? All right? Let's move all this. Let's go all the way to January. January the 1st. We will pick out a weekend where there's loads of content, loads of football. You can't eat food. Well, then fuck you. What is this guy on? 48 hours with a nap. Well, yeah, I'm just going to just sit here for 48 hours. Bosh. No, I'm doing, you can only have water, jog on me. I'm doing 48 hours, right? But I'm entitled to, I would say, 40 hours is 2 days, isn't it? I would say I'm entitled to 9 hours. Should we say 9 hours? Is 9 hours enough of sleep? I'm thinking, what weekend do we do it? I can't do that weekend. FA Cup. I'm not doing it on an FA Cup weekend. That'd be fucking dead. Ooh. That weekend could be sick. Manchester United, Man City, Manchester Derby. We could do that weekend. That could be the weekend we lock it in. There's good games of football as well. We go live, let's say, I don't know, 8 o'clock on a Friday night. And then, yeah. Although I think I might want to do it probably. I'll probably go, we'll set it for like Friday midday. So then we end Sunday midday. You can, bro, fuck off. Well, I will be doing that, mate. You can't expect me to, you know, what we're doing here. What we're flipping doing here. Bloody Jesus. But no, I'm actually down to do it. What other weekends have we got? What's the following weekend saying? Oh god, that's a bit mid, isn't it? Yeah, I'll figure out a date. Oh, I might do it for Team of the Year. When's? Oh, we might do it that weekend. Oh, but that's FA. It's FA Cup that weekend, isn't it? I don't want to do it for the fucking FA Cup. FA Cup, you know. We play on a Monday night. What is this? I like FA Cup football. There's actually quite a decent amount of games. There's actually a lot of games to kind of pick from. Aston Villa Spurs. We could do that. Sunday. Derby Leeds will be a cracker. We'll do Portsmouth Arsenal. Yeah, there's some decent games. Friday night, we've got Friday night. Saturday, 3 o'clocks. What's the 3 o'clocks? Man City will slap Exeter at home. Newcastle, Bournemouth. Yeah, there's some decent games. Wow, the semi. When did Chelsea play? Oh, the semi-finals are then. I really wish Liverpool were in it, man. Oh man. Bro, no. I'm literally never gonna agree to that, am I? Not on God's green earth am I gonna agree to a deal like that. Come on now, be realistic here. For fuck's sakes. Be realistic. What are we doing? What are we even doing here? We're all giving you good deals, lol. Yeah, that's such a fantastic deal, isn't it? Man said 40 hours playing chess. Warsaw only on a 40-hour stream. You look crazy. I know, man. Bro, they want me to die live on stream, man. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to listen to any of these shitty rules. Listen, I'll make my own rules up. I will do it. I've locked it in. There you go. I'll just have to find the best date. Because it is something I'm going to have to prepare for. I'm going to have to let people know saying, like, yo, you're not going to see me for fucking a weekend. Like, look enough, I'm in my office. So there's actually a spare bed behind me. There's actually a spare bed behind me. So I can just go and sleep on that. And I'm not putting a camera to there so you can watch me sleep. Why not a charity stream? Yeah. 48 hours only washing the paint. Why that? 15 of you in the building, man. Bless up. Let's try. If you haven't already done so, guys, make sure you have subscribed to the channel. You know, we're fastly approaching, now 2.6k subs. Let me have a look at some things, chat. Let me have a look at some things. Bear with me. Morocco beating Jordan in some game I've just seen on YouTube. That's mad. That is mad. I literally had it. Oh, for God's sake, where was it, man? Where was it? Fucking Jesus. Oh, I can't remember where it was now. I can't remember where it was. For God's sakes, I don't think I can find it. Yeah, we've already answered that. When do you reckon Arsenal win the league and have wrapped up? 2 games to go. You watching Pain Dry with jokes? Yeah, definitely. When do you reckon we wrap up the UCL? I don't think you win the UCL. Best idea 40-hour stream footy if UFC on Saturday and we play on a Sunday. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I will wait till a weekend where there is football, there is Liverpool, there is boxing, there's UFC. Because I can't just do it on, let's say, this sort of weekend when it's, to be fair, the fixtures look decent. But I think I would start it Friday. So then it ends. I'll probably start like 5 o'clock on a Friday. So then it ends when the football's finished. So then all I've got to do really is get through the Friday night, because then football's on all day Saturday. And then after that, there's boxing or UFC. And then obviously the same for Sunday, innit? So it'll only be getting through Friday night. That'll be the difficult bit. But obviously I will be going to go and have a nap or something. Do you know? Because you man thinks I'm fucking just rocking up. Yeah, you're out of your mind. Who the fuck's this? Suspected spam. Yeah, jog on your tit. At the end of the day, 40-hour stream, you need to be slapped with a fish. Why would you want to see that? That's a pause, bro. Yeah, I've seen it. Arsenal's not winning the Champions League. You can't. Listen. We make the rules up around here. Do you get what I'm saying? We make the rules up. And what the rules are is what the rules are. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. Okay. No messing about. No messing about. And let me have a look. Who should we redirect to? Who is live? Who's live on the YouTube? Let's have a look. Touchline ain't live. Footy watch it. Boxing channel he's on. Yeah, we have got the boxing channel. But chat, make sure you subscribe to the boxing channel, by the way. I will put the link in the description right now for you. We were trying to aim to get to 50 subscribers on that channel. So, yeah, make sure you do. So we're like 18 away. We're dropping a video tonight on it. So, yeah. Pin message, Bosch. There we go. We've pinned it. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you have subscribed to the channel, the second channel. There will be vlogs, there'll be boxing content, etc. Yeah. So yeah, we will be live for the weigh-in tonight as well. The weigh-in is also going to be tonight. Subscribe to Reacts. Bless up, my bro. It's fixed. Goes on beyond 2 rounds. And so you going to be watching it? Because I will be doing a watch along. Are you going to be watching it? Let me know. Are you going to be watching it? Do let me know, my friend. But yeah, do let me know. Bless up everybody in the chat, man, every single damn time. Every single time. Every single time. Let me have a look at some. 1 second. Bless up to everybody in the building, bro. I will catch up with the chat in just a second. Yep. Bless up, man. I think so. If he loses, he should retire on the spot. If Anthony Joshua lost to Jake Paul, yes. Man, I thank you for glazing the Arsenal. Just the right amount. Right, fair enough. Slot out, big up. Smash the likes, yeah. Chat, so content plan for the weekend. I'm going to tell you this now. Basically, this weekend, right? So tonight, how do I rate Carl from Bayern? Yeah, I think he's an alright player. So tonight we're going to be doing the weigh-in, watch along for the boxing. Tomorrow we've got the press conference for Arne Slot press conference, Liverpool press conference at 9-10 o'clock. In 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we got an Arsenal fan coming on the channel. So we're going to be talking about Liverpool and Arsenal, and hopefully we can make it a regular show. Hopefully we can, get that sorted. And also we will be, and then obviously tomorrow night we'll also have the actual boxing watch along as well. So we're going to be live for a long, long, long time. We've got 3 streams tomorrow. 3 big streams. Saturday, we're going to do a watch along for one of the games. Not Forest. We're going to do a watch along for Newcastle Chelsea, I think. And then I'm going to do a match reaction and a team news, and obviously a match reaction video for Liverpool Tottenham. I can't do a watch along because at the current moment in time, I actually won't be home to actually watch the game. I am actually going out to watch it. So I can't actually physically do a watch along, but I will be able to come back to do a match reaction and also look at the preview for it as well. So yeah, bless up to everybody, man. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day. I also need to chat. It's fucking 5 o'clock here in the UK, right? If you're from the UK, you'll know, innit? I obviously live up a bit. I live up north a bit, right? It is fucking pitch black. Genuinely, it is like, if I, let's say, went to sleep and woke up now without looking at my phone, I think, fuck me, it's about 2 in the morning. Wow. It is fucking pitch black, isn't it? Wow. Watch along at the pub. I ain't doing a watch along at the pub, bro. Bless up, my friend. Yamal can never chat to this. Oh my god, here we go. It's insane that Joshua and Fury need warm-up fights. Facts. Where's you lot lost to Wolves and the Rain 2 reacts. Chat, one day I might do stuff like a watch along at a pub for a laugh. Who knows? Who knows? I might do that one day, but I feel like if they play music, it'll just get instantly copyrighted. And you can't expect me to bring my MacBook, my microphone, and other bits and bobs. Like, I'm literally looking outside yet. It's fucking, like, it's actually so dark out there. Stay safe, man. Stay safe, innit? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Stay safe, man. Let me just text my mum back. Let me just text her back. Yes. There we go. Do a full hour and a half. What do you want me to do? Another 8 minutes? You know what? We'll do another 8 minutes. Sod it. We'll do another 8 minutes. We'll do a full hour and a half stream in it. Remember to put. Yep. The rain is too much. Now the rain's fucky. The rain is jarring. I actually need to go to the shop. Let me have a look to see if it's actually raining, because obviously I've got my window shut and it's that fucking dark. I can't really tell. Let me have a look. Is it raining? Oh, I fucking hope not. Like, I fucking actually hope it's not. Because if it is, let me open my window. No, it's not raining here. Oh wait, no, it's spitting. Fucking great. Lucky enough, I've got to go to Lidl, and Lidl is literally across the road. Lidl is literally across the road, so it won't be too difficult. Yeah, I definitely do, don't I, mate? Come to Spain, it barely rains there, bro. I know what Spain's like, my G. It's I love it, man. But no chat, man. Talk some. Footy you seen? I've not seen that, no. No, I've not seen that. Bless up to everybody in the building still, man. I do like it sometimes when we just, chat, have a laugh, mess about and that. Sometimes you can't beat those type of streams, They're good, man. They're good. You can't beat them. I guarantee you, footy, someone will be wearing shorts no matter what the weather. Facts, 100%. Bro, the other day, when I went to literally the shop to pick up some milk, I literally saw somebody in a plain t-shirt. I was like, what are you doing? And it was fucking chucking it down. And he was just walking like it's not raining, like it's fucking 30 degrees. It's like people in the summer, right? It'd be like 30 plus degrees. And people know, if you're from the UK, you'll know what UK weather is like. It's very sticky, very mild. It can get a bit annoying, yeah? And my brother, right, yeah, was fucking walking around in, I'm talking jeans. You could tell obviously you would have had a t-shirt on, like, let's say a jacket like this, and then a big ass fucking puffer jacket, like my fucking North Face one here. If you got them North Face puffer jackets, you'll know. One of those, yeah. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, how can, like, it's actually weird you get people like that. People will go out in just a t-shirt when it's freezing fucking cold. But then you'll have people that go out in puffer jackets and all that, wearing gloves and big hats in the summer. I don't get it. Tesco and M&S. What do I prefer? Is that what you're asking? Also, Mariska's rumored to be going to Man City. Yeah, I've seen. Bro, I respect your work rate. Touchline just does the streams for views on watchalongs, ignoring making shows. This is the part of parcel of YouTube, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, the thing is with the views, I know views on my channel sometimes are really, really, really good. Like last week, we were getting that 400-500 views on every single live stream. You know, sometimes we'll get like ones where, on average, I would say on average, I average about 200 to 300 on a live, right? Depending on how long I go live for. But I ain't asked about the views. I'm just asked about building a community because I know long term it's going to work. It's like in the summer. I guarantee you, when the January transfer window opens, when the summer window opens again, I'll get back to having 100 plus people watching me again. Go on my channel, like it's on there. Like the views were mental. Yes, shorts and hoodie, Jack Blackett, trainers rolled up socks, and lad, up north it rains more than London, 100%. Oh fucking hell, here we go. Oh my god, I didn't mean to pull that up. It's raining because people walking with shorts. But I don't know how people can. UK summer weather is freezing. What for you? Have you been to the UK, Catalan? Have you actually been to the UK? Have you actually been to the UK or not? Have you actually been to the UK? Cop father, big up. I've been to London in the summer a few years ago. Yeah, no. What was the temperature? I guarantee you the temperature wasn't even that bad. London weather's annoying because it's very polluted. Because obviously you got the tubes. There's so many cars, there's buses, and there's obviously it's the city that never sleeps. Sorry, it's probably one of the I don't know the top 10 cities in the world that simply just doesn't go to sleep. No matter where you go in London, obviously, if you go to like some parts of London, like let's say North London or South, there's parts that that will be quiet. But if you go central London, you'll never see central London dead. The only day you'll see central London dead is probably Christmas fucking day. How can people walk on in if the rain? Wait, what? How can people walk on in the rain? Wait, are you asking how can people walk in the rain? Is that what you're asking? Norway is so much colder than whatever you are calling it there. I'm starting into the Honora. Bro, what else? I'm used to 25 to 30 degrees. Yep. Fairs. Yeah, not for me. With shorts on, I mean. Oh, fairs. Oh, don't get me wrong. I've gone out when it's been raining with shorts on, but that's just because it's just all of a sudden only rained. But I wouldn't intentionally fully do it. But yeah. Let me have a look to see who's live to redirect. Because I did promise you guys I would do an hour and a half. I did promise. I did do the extra 80 minutes. Let me see who is live on YouTube that we can send you guys over to support. Who is live? Who is live? You know what, chat? We'll just redirect to our own stream later. We've got a stream later stream tonight for the boxing weigh-in. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. We'll be doing that. So make sure you tune in. We're going to be going live about 11 o'clock, I think it's scheduled for. I think it's scheduled for 11 o'clock. So, yeah, blessings to everybody. Hope everyone has a good rest of your day. A stream tonight. And then you got 3 streams tomorrow. So, yeah, the grind, excuse me, is well and truly fully on. So, Oh my god, here we go. Bless up, bro. I left a can of soda in the car and found it frozen. Raw. No waste. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't think I could do that, to be fair. I will be honest. You know, why don't you two just add each other on fucking Twitter and just message each other? I don't get it. Just message each other on fucking Twitter. Drop your Twitter handles in the chat. And then, yeah. But yeah, chat, bless up. I'll see you very soon. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. And yeah, if you're watching back on the replay, please make sure you're hitting the bell notifications, smashing the like, and subscribing to the channel for daily Liverpool content. The second channel, we've got a video up tonight as well. Take care, and I'll see you all very, very, very soon. Take care and peace.